So hello, today you find me in the beautiful little hamlet of Reybridge on the edge of Lacock, and with royalty as neighbours, but beautiful, stunning fields and walks all around you. This lovely, quiet and tranquil area behind me here, you can just see through the trees, is a fantastic 3-bedroom property. It's really quirky, it's really characterful, and it's packed full of features. Now it's got a real rustic charm about it, a very rustic charm, and there may be some improving to do over time. But let's take you inside, let's show you a little bit more. But before I do that, I'm just going to give you a little panoramic view around the area. So this is Reybridge. This is where we are, just off this lovely little bridge over the little river, and then just in the distance now, just above where you can see that silver car, is where the property is. Now I'm just going to come through and show you that on this side there are public footpaths over to the left there, and then again as we go across the bridge and round to the right, there's more public paths this way. There's also an angling club in this area, and what's really lovely, so you can see from there, is also, well, what's not to love? Let's take you inside and show you some more. So before I take you into this really quirky character cottage, this is the view from the front. You can see the gates and the driveway just in front, but the drive does extend. You can just see the top of the vehicles all the way to the back there, and then opens up again. So you really could create lots of off-street parking for probably around about 5 or 6 cars, just with a little bit of love and attention to that section. Now, before I just take your eyes off this fantastic, unique house, this fantastic unique view is what you are looking out over and round towards the little bridge at Reybridge. Now we are in a really popular area here on the edge of Lacock, with royalty as a neighbour, and an absolutely idyllic location. So without further ado, let's take you inside. This one is packed full of character, is brimming with unique and very rustic features, and is going to need a little bit of love and care, but it needs somebody who appreciates these lovely older buildings and wants to put a little bit of heart back into it without stripping it of all its character and uniqueness. So I can't wait to show you this one. Let's take you inside. Having come through the front door of this fantastic home, you open up into an absolutely stunning hallway or room, really. This is a fantastic space. There is another living room and a kitchen diner, but let's just give you a little guided tour of this space first. You've got 2 fantastic large cupboards either side for storing all those boots and shoes, and then you've got this real rustic feel, as I've already indicated, to this property. So you've got the window out to the side. We've also got a fantastic fireplace here with a wood burner in there. You've got all the lovely exposed brickwork and stone, and then you've got latch doors through. Now I will take you through to the shower room to show you that in a moment. We just have to say hello to the dog. He's obviously not impressed with me being in here and not letting him out. But this is the kind of country property where you definitely need a dog. I'm sure he doesn't come with the house, but with the lovely old beams, fantastic old doors. I mean, okay, some people might look at this door and go, oh my goodness, but it kind of works in this property. We've also got cupboards to the right, and as we come through, it's a little bit restricted head height as you come through into this area, but then it opens up into this absolutely superb dining room space. Now again, really lovely room, packed full of character, right down to sloping walls. You've got lovely windows overlooking, again, that beautiful view out to the front, and then as I just pan round, and those are secondary glazed there. Some are and some aren't, so obviously it's a kind of case of choosing which windows need to be done. And then you've got another wood burner in here, which is absolutely stunning. This one's working with the fans on there to push that heat all the way through the home. And with all this character in here, you have to add to that a fantastic character kitchen as well. And so just over this space here, you've got this wonderful country style kitchen with a stable door out onto the garden, wooden worktops all through, nice units, and a nice Rangemaster style cooker on the right hand side there, along with a double Belfast sink. But what really catches my eye, and you wouldn't see from initial photos, is this fantastic vaulting in here. So a really fantastic large space with a lovely big window overlooking the garden where you can watch the robins and the birds feeding as well. So just coming back through and around, you can see that we've got the door on the right that takes you upstairs, but before I do that, I'm going to take you through into the living room, again through a fantastic rustic old door, and into this fantastic living room space. So really good size in here. Again, we've got the double secondary glazed rather, windows to the front, again overlooking the views. And then we've just panned round to show you that we've got plenty of room in here for lots of sofa seating. We have a focal fireplace section, although it isn't actually housing a wood burner at this stage. But you've got the old character beams, a little bit restricted on head height. I would say if you're over 6 foot, this might be a little more challenging, but or certainly something that you would just have to accept and get used to. But this is an absolutely superb home. Now, before I take you upstairs and through this little doorway, I'm just going to take you through back to the other space, which was almost like the entrance hall living room space, and just take you through into the shower room. So past this lovely latch door and into this space here. And we have this really fantastic room in here, which has been done up, but kept very much sympathetic to the style of the property. And again, amazing vaulted ceiling with those fantastic old beams. You've got the window out to the back there. You've even got heated towel rail in here, a lovely wood floor, and a nice large shower cubicle on the right hand side. If you really wanted a bath, there would be space, but you know, fantastic rainfall shower in here. And then a really lovely range of vanity units and cupboards over on the left hand side as well, hiding all the cistern away. So a really lovely, really just amazing vaulted and very unique shower room to complement the 3 bedrooms that are upstairs. But let me show you why I've hesitated on that, and let's take you upstairs and show you how the bedroom arrangements work up there and complement this amazing character home. So through this door and up through this stairway, and we'll get to the top in a moment. So having come up through the staircase on the lovely original beams and lovely older staircase taking you up to this little first floor landing, it's quite a nice space to come up to. And then you'll see that we've got a bedroom on one side, this side, and that takes you through, you can just see in the distance, into the 3rd bedroom. But also, if I just spin round and come back to show you that we're now in the master bedroom. So we've got the lovely old latch door. As you come in, you're opening up into this great space. It's got a reasonable head height, to be fair. I'm nearly sort of 5'10", and I'm not struggling in the slightest, so not a bad space for a room. You've got dual aspects, so windows out to the side and to the front, and as you can see, plenty of space in here for a really nice sized double bed, wardrobes to the side, even more storage there if you wanted it, but also a really nice, just tucked in the corner and hidden behind some units there, is a nice little fireplace which you could open up and just make that a bit more of a feature of the room if you wanted to. Now I'm just going to come round and show you that we've got window seats to both windows, which again could be dressed with beautiful cushions. You could really make something more of this, and we also have access to the loft. But what really grabs me with this property is the views from this particular bedroom, but also all around the house. You've got this outlook towards the front, which is just outstanding, and I will show you a little more of that shortly. But over the little river, over towards the Reybridge, and further on round to all the countryside, and just giving you a view from this side as well. Now this window has got secondary glazing on the inside, which you could equally do. You've got a little view of the bridge there. So there is an option to put secondary glazing in. The windows do need some attention potentially, but you could have them as they are. This is such a stunning old cottage, it'd be a shame to rip them out and put horrible UPVC plastic ones in, but you have got the option to improve further. So fantastic main bedroom. Now alternatively, you could use this area as another bedroom and a living room space, or make this a main bedroom with a dressing area. So you have a really nice sized double bedroom again in here. We've got the nice dormer window towards the front, again overlooking those fields and that river. Really great scenario here. Lots of space, as you can see, for a double bed on that side, but also you could put one into that end, and you've got storage cupboard to the left hand there that is already built in. Now taking you through, and again just look at the original character as we come through this, we have this fantastic extra bedroom. Now this could be a bedroom which is off the other bedroom, technically doesn't meet current building regs on that basis, but then this wasn't built when current building regs were in place, so you either take it as it is, or this would make a superb dressing room. Really great size space, really lovely window again out to the front. You've also got plenty of room in here for a bed if you wanted to, but you could, with all these wardrobes across the back, make this a really fantastic space just to have all your clothes in here, dressing table, and just, you know, really nice space to relax potentially. Or again, like I say, if you've got 2 children, they could have the interlinked bedrooms. This would be absolutely superb. So now we've shown you the inside, the packed full of character that it's got. Now let's show you the outside, which is also an incredible bonus to this home. Having come through the rear door from the kitchen, that lovely stable door, we are opening up onto a fantastic large garden space. Now, with the house, there are some areas that you may want to add some attention to, but just to show you around briefly from this lower level, and then we'll take you all the way up to the back. And believe me, this is much bigger than you would first imagine. So first off, just to show you that we have got the oil tank to the left here. We're following past the little bathroom area here, or rather a very large bathroom area there. And just to show you that we've got side access all the way back round to the front there. And we've got a little storage shed just on the left-hand side here. You can just peep through the break in the hedgerow there and through these trees, and you can see the little river and the little bridge there as well, which is absolutely the heart of Reybridge. So we have got some fantastic garden areas. We've got a lovely raised area of patio just here, which then takes you through. You've got a raised pagoda, more sheds, little brick built shed as well. There is lots of opportunities. Imagine this all completely cleared and putting a little bit more sort of love into it, and potentially you've got an absolutely stunning space, especially as we get into the spring and summer and everything starts to come out in full. Now you'll notice some glimpses of some of the bulbs coming through, which is great, but just want to show you the lower section here. So we have the driveway at the front, which is coming all the way back to here. I can see there's several vehicles on this side, and you've got the double gates through into the rear garden and also access that direction. But I'm just going to take you up through this stepped area here. We've got the lawn, which comes all the way from this picket fence on the left, on the right here, past this amazing thatched kind of pagoda seating area, and then all the way up these lovely brick steps onto the garden and onto the actual lawn area. Now again, we have another section here for seating, fantastic space for a barbecue, and some real character brick walls there, needing a little bit of love, but giving that little extra character feel to this end of the garden. Just going to pan back round and show you the raised section over here where you've got all the patio area, and again there's another covered area there. Just coming back through the shrubs, which are just starting to come out, and we are then looking again at another kind of large bar area really. I mean, there's even some pumps in there, so there's something you could do with that. And then it just expands from here. So a fantastic garden space. We've got a beautiful magnolia about to burst into bloom on the right here. And then we've got the borderline all the way along here, all the way up to the top corner where you can see the little pale shed. And then as I'm just going to give you a little bit of a guided tour around, you come over to this side, you can see behind those sheds is where your boundary line is. And then it comes all the way around. So an absolutely stunning space. We've even got the sun trying to come out today, which is amazing. All the little bulbs are starting to come through, and you can imagine when they're all in bloom, this is going to be a really pretty spring garden. Now, there's spaces up here where you could sit and take in those absolutely amazing views. So I'm just going to come around again. Imagine clearing the oddments and collections that the current owners need to have in their property, but just looking out, you can see why there's a table and chairs here. When you look at the view you're going to have across that area and over the fields in that direction. What a stunning opportunity for somebody. An absolutely fantastic large size property with a real quirky feel to it. A real unique property in the heart of a really truly unique area. So if you're in the market for something a little different and love your period properties, love the character that would come with, and this really idyllic location, then please do get in touch and we'll get you a viewing as soon as possible.